So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Robert. If this is your first time tuning in. So in today's video, we're going to talk about how cars suck the wealth out of you. I know a lot of people who have multiple vehicles. Some people maybe just have one, but there are people out there that have multiple vehicles. And in this video, I'm going to kind of help to explain why it might be keeping you poor, especially if you have multiple vehicles. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. If you're getting any value from this video, definitely hit that subscribe button, like and share. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So as most people know, vehicles have gone up in value. Not necessarily value, but they've gone up in cost. I shouldn't say value. They've gone up in cost. With that being said, car payments are going up, insurance is going up. Pretty much everything surrounding a vehicle has gone up tremendously. Alongside that, fuel's going up, cost of maintenance, parts are going up. All these are going to contribute to, just the vehicles pulling money out of your pockets. There are people out there who have multiple vehicles. We're not talking about the high net worth people that have, millions and billions of dollars. We're talking about the average person who has like 3 vehicles, 4 vehicles, right? Again, there's nothing wrong with that, but a lot of people find themselves living paycheck to paycheck and trying to figure out what's going on, making 6 figures, but I still feel like I'm living paycheck to paycheck. Now, again, everyone's situation is different. Maybe you do have a family, you have kids, and everyone needs a vehicle, sure. But there are people that aren't in that situation, and they just have 3 vehicles for themselves, or 3 vehicles between, husband and wife, etc. There's different situations, right? Everyone's situation is different. But there are a lot of people that I see talking on my Facebook feeds and things like that, we make X amount of dollars, which is usually pretty good incomes, but we still feel like we're struggling, still feel like we are living paycheck to paycheck, feel like we're in poverty, etc., right? But they're really not. It's just how they're spending their money. Now, there's a lot of different reasons why they may feel that way, but today I just wanted to kind of focus on one in this video in particular that is a big cost that eats a lot of people's money every single month, and that's going to be vehicles. You can take, vehicle payment example for today. I think is averaging between $700–800 a month, maybe $600 depending on the size of the vehicle, but that's a lot of money. Now, if it's a husband and wife, we kind of just double that, between $1,200 and maybe $1,800. I see people out there that have 3 between a husband and wife, and no kids, and you can kind of triple that. So now you're looking at what, $2–3,000 per month in just vehicle car notes. That's not taking into account the insurance. It's not taking into account maintenance, oil changes, fuel cost. There's people that have, I know people personally that have told me, that they just bought this big diesel truck, and they didn't realize that it only gets 12 miles to the gallon, 11 miles to the gallon, and now they're struggling just to freaking put diesel in the damn thing. So, these are all things that keep you poor if you don't figure out how to fix it and quick. Cut your losses and get out of it quick. These things will eat you up alive. Insurance has gone up tremendously. It's ridiculous, right? But again, a lot of people don't realize, or don't kind of, until maybe somebody watches a video like this, they're like, oh shit, you know what, that's kind of true. There's a lot of money being spent into a vehicle that we really don't need. Maybe you have a person who works from home, and one person actually goes out into the office. Technically you can kind of get away with 1 vehicle, even though you have 2, or maybe you have 3, etc. And that's kind of what this video is for people who are struggling, but need something to kind of open their eyes about what their situation actually entails. Again, none of this is financial advice. It's just things that I see pop up on social media, and then I'm looking around. They can be posting pictures, random pictures, but I'm like, well, you posted 3 different pictures, 3 different vehicles that you have. You're only a single couple. Do you really need 3? That would help you out. And it can also help you live a more fulfilling life. There's a lot of people that would love to travel, but they have this extra car payment every single month that they really don't need. That alone, if you just eliminated 1 vehicle out of the 3, that's a trip. you know, a couple payments per month that you save, that's a vacation. That's a opportunity to go see the world, an opportunity to go experience something different from your everyday life. Traveling internationally does open your eyes, and it allows you to see and think so much differently than you ever would have had you never gone. So that's why I see a lot of people posting about this stuff, and you know, kind of just taking a step back and looking at it from an outsider's perspective. It kind of makes sense. You know, why don't you just eliminate one vehicle? You have two. You know, so X person works at home, you kind of really don't need two vehicles. Things have changed, right? The office landscape has changed. People's jobs have changed. Job descriptions have changed. A lot of people don't even work from the office anymore. And again, like I said, I see some people that have three, and some of the I don't even comment on these things. I just see people going back and forth. Some of the arguments, I guess you could say, is, you know, well, we have an extra vehicle for my wife and I in case one breaks down, which makes sense. But if you're not in a position to, you know, be able to do that, it doesn't make sense at that time. You know, say your wife has one, I have one, or let's just say my wife has one, I have one, and we have an extra. That extra one is still costing me money every single month as far as a car payment, to have it insured. You still have to change the oil on that thing. And if you aren't driving it, then you don't really have to worry about the oil change as often, but now you have to worry about tires rotting. You know, tires can only sit there for so long before they start to get dry rot. So that's expensive. Tires are expensive. You're looking at about $1,000, $1,200 for tires, depending on the brand and size and all that. Again, those are extra costs. And again, today the average vehicle is between $600 and $800 a month, just sitting there every single month in case of an emergency, one vehicle goes out. Which I understand that reasoning, but again, like I said, not everyone has that luxury. Not everyone has, you know, millions of dollars to, it's okay to burn a little bit here and there. Not everyone's in that situation. So again, just kind of throwing this video out there to kind of help people kind of realize or think about their situation. Again, because I see a lot of people posting, you know, we make X amount of dollars, we still feel like we're struggling, still feel like we are living paycheck to paycheck. Now granted, things have gone up, but there are a lot of things that we can kind of reflect on our own finances and kind of take a step back and look at it from an outsider's perspective, and kind of get a bigger picture of where our money is going and what are things that we can actually cut back on as well. One thing I have been noticing as well, kind of off topic, but I've been noticing a lot less people at restaurants lately. We are approaching Thanksgiving as I'm making this video. You guys might be seeing it afterwards, but there are less people out and about, especially on Friday nights, Saturday nights. We're seeing less people at restaurants, also steakhouses and things like that. So that's cool if people are saving money, or I don't know if it's not cool because people are just struggling. Not really sure what the situation is there. But if you're, you know, refraining from going out to eat just to save money, that's not a bad idea either. That's another large cost for a lot of people, believe it or not, is going out to eat. Which, I love food, guys, so I'm not gonna say don't go out to eat, but yeah, I can't say don't go out to eat because I love food myself. But anyways, just kind of wanted to put this video together to kind of help some people maybe think about what they're doing about with the vehicles. Again, vehicles will steal your freaking money. They cost a lot of money to maintain, to keep insured, and obviously the monthly auto payments as well. But without further ado, be careful, be good, take care, and God bless. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.